ET Final Score is brought to you by Ashley Furniture.
Another great rivalry game tonight. Hallsville at Henderson. We pick up action late in the third quarter. It's 14-14. Jason Moore of the Lions lets one go in the rain. Sloppy football. I love it. Great catch by Michael Lewis right there. But look at that. That's football right there, baby. Then Moore, Jason Moore, this time to Jordan Dickerson. This is old school, man. They're muddy. They're fighting. They can't hardly run, but he gets it up to the left side, but they would be forced to punt. So Austin Toney now in at quarterback for the Hallsville Bobcats. He goes down by Big Bo Brady. They get the ball back. Here we go. Another full fumbled step right there, but Diamante Wright picks it up. And look at this, folks, not stopping on the play right there. He gets it on the fumble. Good job right there. This time, Jason Moore is going to go back to Diamante Wright. Now, he doesn't get into the end zone, but they would score to take a 20-14 lead. But Hallsville, look at this, folks, comes back to win 21-20, your final score. Good one right there, but congrats to the Bobcats. Lyndale and Van met at Eagle Stadium tonight. Who would slow each other down? Because the Vandal offense led by Garrett Smallwood, outstanding, as well as the Lyndale offense led by Josiah Johnson. Special teams were special early. On the opening kickoff, DeMarcus Lynch gets it for the Eagles, and they're all blues tonight. And DeMarcus has a lane, gets it all the way to the 20-yard line. That's the way you start the ball game, Coach Metter says. He did all the work right there, Josiah Johnson. Give it back to him. Little screen play to Lynch in the flat. Just misses out a touchdown, takes out a Vandal with him. But Lynch does get the pay dirt right here with the score 7-0. Lyndale Eagles have the lead. Van has pretty good offense as well, folks. They can run and throw it with the best of them. This is their running back, Hunter Hopkins, and man, has he got a little burst in him. Josiah Johnson in there to have to take him down. So he gets the big gain right here. Then Garrett Smallwood, great rollout, finds Patrick Ward. No score, though. But on the next possession for Lyndale, Josiah Johnson picked off by Afonso Thomas. Big play by Afonso. We switch sides now, and it's on the zone read when Matt Savis gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. And then Big Sid Moore. We're going to hear about this guy because he's a D1 defensive tackle product. He also can run the ball as well. Final score in this one, all Vandals, 27-13. Big win for Van as Lyndale goes down. Shane Stark from the Tyler Paper was at Eagle Stadium tonight. Shane, I can't lie to you. I picked Lyndale to win this game, but Van was the better team tonight. There's no question about that.
Yeah, they really were. It was a surprising outcome, I thought, but Van showed a lot of poise. They showed, that they can run the ball, they can pass the ball. They also showed a lockdown defense. They limited the Eagles to 6 yards, yards rushing. What I gathered from the game was, I think the story of the game was Garrett Smallwood. I'm sure people remember last year that in this game it was for a district championship. Van was driving, final minute, about to score a touchdown, down by 7, fourth down. He gets a first down to keep the chase moving, but he has a mental error, throws the ball to a receiver in the end zone as well past the line of scrimmage, and that turns the ball over on downs, and Van loses the game. Smallwood comes back tonight, gets the win on the road, same place. Talked to him after the game. This is a game he'd been looking forward to all year, and the Vandals are happy with it.
All right, Garrett Smallwood, definitely a guy we got to consider for Player of the Week. Shane, good job, and we will talk to you again next Friday, my friend. All right, let's move on to R.E. St. John Memorial Stadium tonight. We were going to be there at that game. Too much rain. After 3 plays in the Kilgore touchdown, they called it 6-0 Kilgore. They will not replay it. So, as I mentioned, the other story tonight, rain all over East Texas, slowing down a lot of football games. To Class 3A now, and how I love this matchup. 3A Powers, Chapel Hill and Carthage going head-to-head. And tonight, the Bulldogs coming in at 0-2. Coach Sitton says, we've got to get a W, but early on it was Tevin Pipkin running hard for the Carthage Bulldogs. Gets it all the way down to the 15-yard line, but they would have to settle for a field goal. Andrew Black picked off by Trent Jackson of that Carthage Bulldog D. And then you're going to get some classic vintage Carthage spread offense as Blake Bogan finds Mr. Terry and Gorey there. And then how about the up end on Peyton Kleisen right there? Good job by Gabriel Johnson, but Bogenschutz just has a cannon, folks. Finds Terry and Gorey right here. And look at the final in this one. Carthage goes to Chapel Hill, wins it 30-6. Your final score. Wow, 0-3 Chapel Hill. Gladewater, the Bears are off to an outstanding start, hosting the Athens Hornets tonight at the Jack. Marcelo Martinez rolling out, Anthony Sanders rolling out. This is Marcelo Martinez, and folks, he's got orange protecting him all the way. 93-yard interception return. The Gladewater faithful loving every minute of that. Now Athens trying to get back into this ball game. Anthony Sanders to Javonte Johnson, but Tyler Price and De'Arian Gordon with the nice little tackle right there to make the big hit and the stop. And, you know, when it gets rainy and wet out there, you tend to get a lot of penalties. Anthony Sanders is going to have an outstanding run right here. Bring it back because of holding. Man, that was hampering teams all night long. And in the end, the Gladewater Bears getting it done. What a start there, off to 25-14, your final score in this one. 3A scoreboard, Bullard Panthers. Big Zach will have more on them in just a second. 3-0. They win 14-0 at Diboll. Canton beats North of Bar 28-7. Quinlan Ford and Maybank 28-7, your final four, getting the win. 41-21. Yellow Jackets of Mineola with the nice win tonight. And Spring Hill and White Oak, look at that. Roughnecks win 22-21. Brownsboro over Westwood 40-20, your final in that one. Palestine wins again for 24-20. Rusk over Eustis 48-6. All right, Big Zach Spears is with us from the ETFinalScore's.com and ESPN 92 radio show with me. Zach, rivalry games all over the board tonight. What makes them so special in this area? You had that Henderson game, guys were bloody and muddy. Anything to get the win over your rivals.
Rivalry week is huge because not only, say what you want, teams can play it down, people can play it down, but it means everything for the people in the town. And it means everything for these seniors. For the rest of their lives, they're going to get to talk crap and say, hey, we beat you.
All right, let's check out the Bullard Panthers. I know you're keeping your eye on that one. We'll go to Diboll, very athletic club, but they get it done again.
Sloppy football game, but if you like defenses, this was the game for you. Both defenses played hard. Diboll played good defense, but Brent Henderson got a first-half touchdown, and Colton Meebang got a second-half rushing touchdown to kind of put the game away.
14-0 there. Then you got Henderson Hallsville. We just showed you the highlights of that one.
Scary moment. With 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Let's set it up for you real quick. Henderson goes up 20-14. Hallsville comes back.
They score, and Hallsville gets the ball back. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They fumble the football, trying to run the clock out. Henderson gets it back. Hallsville defense holds on, and Hallsville wins 21-20.
No sloppy games. You got to have the defense.
When it's raining like this, you run the football.
All right, good stuff. Big Zach will join us in just a minute for more. Let's go to a break right now. Everything you need to know about week number 2, go to our Twitter page at ETFinalScore. There it is. Look at that final score, 34-33. Thank you for tweeting that, ETFinalScore. We'll be right back with more. Back to ETFinalScore.com football show. Week number 2, the Grace Cougars, big win at Mineola last week, putting up 56 points. Tonight, back home for homecoming, taking on the Kemp Yellow Jackets. Love the posters right there. I wish I had one of those when I was a kid playing high school sports. The Grace Cougars do it right there. So does their quarterback, Blake White, to Lynn Gillum. Lynn making something happen. Look at him just tearing his jersey off, still fighting for extra yards. And then White again goes to Mr. Statler Lewis. This could be Play of the Night nominee. Way to go, Statler, coming back to get that football. That puts him in scoring range, and that's when Mr. White's going to go to Cade Clayton. Oh, end around, faking everybody out, but our cameraman Zach gets back on his feet to haul in the touchdown. All Cougs tonight. Congratulations, but the 57-6 blowout win over Kemp. The Brook Hill Guard back in action at home tonight, taking on Garrison. Tough non-district opponent. Luckily, we've got Mickey Doc Smith from the ETFinalScore.com website. Mickey Doc, I looked up and you texted me and you said Brook Hill lost, and you retexted me and said nope. Brook Hill won. Well, how'd this one play out? Great game.
Man, it was crazy, Eric. It started out slow, great defensive battle at the first of the game, and then as the game picked up, so did the scoring. Garrison took their first lead of the ball game with about a minute and a half left on Key's Hunter Key, his third touchdown, 2 receiving, 1 return to punt, and they took the lead. But then with 57 seconds left, Chase McDermott hauled in a 73-yard touchdown pass from Will Weathers, and they go to 2-0 on the season.
Mickey, I love what Coach Pirtle's doing here. No cupcakes on the non-district schedule.
No, they don't dodge anybody. They don't back down from anybody. They welcome all comers, and they've got one heck of a ball club. They're a lot of fun to watch. Will Weathers is definitely a force to reckon with.
All right, Mick, get those text messages right, buddy. I'm going to come after you, all right?
All right, I got you.
All right, 2A scoreboard, Art 43-13 over Elysian Fields. Congratulations, Tigers. Frankston goes down to Mildred 41-6. Troop, this went final. Late start in that one. They win 41-0. Big Zach's got more on the Tigers coming up. Big Sandy trailing West Rusk in the third quarter there. Winona final 44-13 over Como Picton. Dangerfield 21-6 over Clarksville. Still going in that one. Edgewood wins 29-6. Pleasant Grove, no match for the Tatum Eagles. 40-28 your final in that one. Harmony 46-0. They go down to Ore City, and look at that. Halton 6-7. It was that kind of night trying to play old school football in the rain there. Timpson 32-6 final over Union Grove. Malakoff 44-28 your final in that one. Wascom 32-0 over Sabine, and Hawkins 26-13 over Detroit. Big win for them. Congratulations. Now, one of the other really good small school matchups we just mentioned to you, Hawkins and Detroit. ETFinalScore.com's Julius McCoo joins us on the phone tonight. Julius, how did this one play out? Turned out to be a pretty good ball game, right?
Yes, it did. Detroit, they just really executed their game plan. They came out, run the ball, and their running back, he really led the way, going with 18 carries for 159 yards and a touchdown. I think his name is Devon Bell. He did an outstanding job.
What happened to the Hawks here, Julius? I really kind of thought they might get this one at home tonight.
Hawkins, they had a lot of chances to get to win the game. Their first drive, they came out and they got all over the 3-yard line and they fumbled the ball. I think they had 3 lost fumbles, and you can't win playing that style of ball.
You're exactly right, Julius. So big win for Detroit right there. Thanks for the phone call and give us an update there, buddy. All right, let's get back to Big Zach Spears from ESPN 92.1 with us. We just mentioned Troop under the great Alexander, Coach Alexander there. What a big win for them tonight to get it done at home, and it was sloppy out there.
It was sloppy. It was their homecoming. It was sloppy. I was out there at 7:30 like you instructed me to. They didn't kick till 9:10. Big dose of Seth Gibson, which is their fast tailback. Sprained his ankle tonight. He kept playing. We'll see the big matchup next week. You want to talk about rivalries, ARP, Troop next week, and ARP, they haven't played in a couple years. It's going to be huge. We'll see if he's ready.
All right, Sabine at Wascom. Great story for Sabine, but didn't get the win tonight. But
yeah,
hey,
Coach Comfort's got this team back. They've won 2 games already this year. That's the same amount that they've won in the last 2 years combined. It's got this team back on track. I remember back when I was in school when Sabine, you went over there and you were supposed to win every game.
Good for them. All right, we've got to hit a break here on the ETFinalScore.com football show. We'll get to those 1A scores and play of the night coming up next. Hey, it's the final 48-0 Longview over their arch rival Marshall. This one didn't start until about 9 o'clock. Congratulations to the Lobos. 1A scoreboard. All Saints goes down to Beckville 35-12. Cayuga 35-7 winner over Wortham. Tenaha Alto. What a good matchup right here. These two Class 1A powers 25-13. Alto with the win 50-12. As Gunner Baker and Carlisle get the win, Union Hill falls to Cushing 28-0. Grapeland 24, Lovelady 22. What a ball game there. Mount Enterprise goes down to Chilton 48-7. Overton beats Colemanville 13-2. Your final net. And play of the night. Let's go to Gladewater's Marcelo Martinez, and that is an interception, and that is Marcelo going 93 yards. You got to love those pick-6 touchdowns. Big win for the Gladewater Bears. They are off to a great season. All right. Some of the best photos will be on the website, ETFinalScore.com, as well as a replay tomorrow at 6:30 on CBS 19. All the highlights, all the game stories, best high school football website in East Texas.